Yes, I took our hamster for a walk. By the way, do you know where my phone went? I looked everywhere for it and... Check my hand. Yeah, no, it's not there. Other hand. Yeah, the only thing there is my... Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I'll talk to you when you go home. Bye. Where'd my glasses go? Oh, hi, minasan. For those of you who don't know Japanese, that means hello, everyone! My name's tqpperz. So you know that awkward moment when you think that you've lost something, but it's in a really obvious place? Yeah, no, that happens to actually quite a few people. So, the first instance that I'm going to tell you guys about, because I have two stories. First one's kind of longer-ish, second one not so much. First one, I was public schooled up until 4th grade, then I was homeschooled from then on. But when I was in public school, my parents actually worked later than school was, and they didn't trust me to be home alone, because I had ADHD, I didn't have a full grasp on it, da-da-da-da-da. And so... they took me to this place called Thornhill Elementary, and it was just, you stayed on the bus longer than all of the houses, and then you would go to this Thornhill, the bus would take you there, and it was for everybody. It was just kind of an after-school daycare for younger ones, and as you grew older, if you wanted to, you could go there, and it was a hangout. And in fact, I remember couple people from high school that would be out there. They'd be in the basement playing card games or whatever. But for the younger ones, they had Mud Day. Their backyard was huge. You couldn't see from one end to the other. And what it was for Mud Day is they would do just that. They'd fill the entire backyard with mud. And you could go out there, take water guns, and just start shooting everybody. And it was fun times, and then when you came back inside, they'd hand you a towel and dry you off. Well, this one time, my parents came to pick me up. And they say, okay, go get your backpack out of your locker. And I go to do that, and I realize I don't have my glasses. And so I start running around looking for them. I go check outside real quick. I come back inside. I check all the rooms that I've been in. I check everywhere, and I ask the teachers if they know what I did with my glasses when I left. And finally I come back to my parents, because it's taken a while, and they're like, Sean, what's going on? Why are you taking forever? And I'm like, well, I can't find my glasses. And my dad just kind of chuckles and says, go check the bathroom. And my response is, I did, and they're not there. And you probably know where they are by this point. I go back to the bathroom because my dad insists on it, and I go into a stall, the stall that I was in, and I check the back of the toilet, and I'm like, I don't know where they are. Maybe I flushed them down, I don't know. And so I go to the sink, and I'm just like, ugh. And then I look up in the mirror, and I realize, not that I'm wearing them, that came later, but what I realize first is that I can see. And I'm like, wait a second. If I'm not wearing my glasses, how can I see? And this, I only take a second to think this, and then I look in the mirror, and I see my glasses on my face. And I'm like, fun. I just asked everyone I knew here where my glasses were while I was wearing them. None of them told me. My dad probably laughed his butt off. I haven't mentioned the incidents to either of my parents ever since, and so I don't know if he did. But you can imagine, I was 4 years old, I was a 10-year-old, and I had ADHD, I had severe anxiety. I took it pretty rough. I was very embarrassed. A couple people got chuckles out of it. And long story short, the first thing that I ever do when I think I can't find my glasses is immediately think, can I see straight? This is a life lesson for me there. The second story, not as long, but it's actually more embarrassing, I think. It happened after I moved to Amarillo. I can't remember where I was going. I was driving down the interstate. And I'm driving down, and you know that feeling you get when you think you forgot something, but you don't know what it is? Like the scene with Neville and the Remember All, he's just like, it says I've forgotten something, but I can't remember what I've forgotten. Like one of those things. And so I'm driving down the interstate, and I'm like, I have my phone, I have my wallet, I have all my stuff. What am I forgetting? And then I go to check my belt loop, because I hang my keys on a carabiner off my belt loop. And I just leave it there until I'm driving. And I go to check my belt loop, and the keys aren't there. And so immediately, my mind says...
What?
I'm talking to my camera. Do you want to say hi to the camera?
Hi, camera.
Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Carabiner on my belt loop. And I can't feel my keys. And I start freaking out. I lean over next to me. I have a bag that I kept all my stuff in. It wasn't a purse. It wasn't a man purse. It was at the time when I was still a tap dancer, and so I had my dance bag with me everywhere I went. And so I'm looking through every pocket in this thing, and it had a lot of pockets, and I can't find my keys anywhere. And my knee hit the keys that were dangling from the ignition, and I hear the tingle, and I'm like, what was that? And I look over, and there's my keys that I just had a heart attack looking for in the ignition as I'm driving down the interstate. No one was around for this. So not many people know that I did this. But I did do it. And I'm not proud of it. But it was a thing. Anyway, those are the two stories I had. If you guys have anything that you guys want to tell me about, go ahead and tell me about it. I'll share it on the videos. Viewer interaction time. Anyway, if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, don't like the video. And if you liked it so much that you want more, subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.
I like things that don't change, 'cause the more something changes, the more it stays the same. And I might be simple, I take it easy.